Okay, everyone. Last thing of the basic Japanese writing stuff for now, at least. Basic Japanese for people as lazy as me. Episode, I think it's 11, maybe it's 12. I don't really know anymore. But this is the katakana test for reading and writing. So let's get on with it. Okay, so I'm doing this shorter than the last one because the last one took 4 bloody ever to do. So we're going to do 3 reading and then 3 writing for each one. This is the basic stuff, so you're not going to have any like 10-10s or handakons or any of those in it. So let's go with the first one. I'm going to point at it and you read it. You make the sounds that it do. Listen to me, I'm an English teacher. Okay, number 1. The correct answer is Totoro, like from My Neighbor Totoro. Next one, number 2. The correct answer is Materia, like Materia from Final Fantasy VII. And then the third one, number 3. The correct answer is Ratata. Which actually in Japanese, that would have been an easier one, wouldn't it? Because in Japanese it's actually called this. But that's got 2 little extra things in it. Anyway, Ratata, as in like Rattata from Pokemon, whose real name is actually Koratta. But we'll get rid of that. Anyway, so Ratata, if you got it great. So these ones now, I'm going to say it, and you write it. Yeah? So here we go. The first one. Kudas. Well, I suppose kudasu for people who haven't got the hang of the, like, you getting dropped stuff. Kudasu. Kudasu. Ku-da-su. The next one. Sky. Sukai. Sukai. We already have the su over here, or the su over here. Su. Ka. I. And the last one. Iruka. 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 As in dolphin, which is written I-ru-ka. Yeah, for some reason, like, I never see Iruka written in Hiragana. I suppose you can, but I always see it in katakana. Anyway, so that's 6 points. Count them up. Next up, for dakon and handakon, or 10-10 and maru, like we always do. So first one, please read these aloud. This one is Piero. Piero. As in like the I guess it's French word for clown, which they use for clowns. Next one up. Kind of curving down, sorry. This one is Badminton. Badminton. It's a really popular club here, apparently. I didn't think that badminton was played by anyone less than like 80 years old, but, you know, badminton. And the last one. This one is Dokuro. Dokuro means like skull. It's also the titular character from, what is it, Bokusatsu Tenshi Dokuro-chan, Violence Angel Dokuro-chan. Just such a weird show. Anyway, next up, I'm going to say the words and you write them down. Ready? Oh, I can't use that one, can I? Shoot. Alright, let's do a different one. The first one is pizza. 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 the word for pizza in Japanese. You can write it a different way, but that's very stylized. Nobody really knows what you're talking about. Next one. Oh crap, I can't use that one either because it's got an elongated vowel. Right, so I screwed a couple of those ones up that I was going to write, but then realized that they would have to be used in later ones. So here we go back to these. Number 5. The word baka. Everyone should know this word. Baka. Which is written like this. Baka. And the last one, gaido. 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 Toe kind of looks wonk. Gaido. There we go. Alright, next up. Actually, it kind of looks like you might be not able to read this. The next bit that we're doing is long vowels and the little tsu. So, again, these ones are ones that you've got to read, so out loud. Ready? Number 1. It's written as, or rather read as, shirudo. Shirudo. Of course, this is one of the nightmare set, be careful. You sort of just have to look at how it's written, and context, I guess. Shirudo. Shield, you know, that thing that you... This bit. Captain America style. Next one. This one is Batman. 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 In Japanese, of course. Ba, little tsu, to, ma, Batman. And the last one. Bareball. Bareball. Volleyball. Volleyball. Which is a lot of the time just sort of shortens to bare. Which blows people's, like, my minds, because, you know, when I hear ballet, I think ballet. But whatever. Anyway, so volleyball. Next up, I say them, you write them. Let's get on it, shall we? Number 4. Happy. 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 Be careful about those long vowels on this one. Ha, little tsu, p, elongation. Happy. Happy, right? Number 5, ready? Kitchen. 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 Ki, little tsu. Chi, kitchen. Kitchen. Why did all of my writing sort of slant downwards? Whatever. Anyway, the last one. Ready? Baguette. 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 Ba. Ge. Little tsu. To. Baguette. Baguettes, the long French bread. 9. I had 6 more. Let's go to the next bit. Combo time. Things with little ya-you and yo in them. You know how this works. Ready? Number 1. This one is pure. 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 Pure, as in like not tainted, not anything else. Number 2. It's read joke. Joke. This is G with the little yo, and then there's the long vowel, and there's ku. Joke. Joke. This last one, why does all of my writing always slant downwards? Anyway, this last one, ready, go. Anyone who plays Pokemon will know. Gyarados. 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 Yeah. Alright, next up is the ones that you write. Ready, set, go. First one. Sharp. 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 She. Ya. Elongated vowel. Pu. Sharp. Sharp. Pointy. Edgy. That kind of thing. Number 5. Cupido. 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 Ki. U. Elongated vowel. P. Little tsu. Do. Cupido. Cupid. That little asshole with the bow. Number 6. Stew. Stew. She-chew, really, but stew. She. She with a little u. Elongation. Stew. Stew is stew. Like, you know, the stuff that you put a pork roast in and put like onions and carrots and all that stuff in and you bake it or whatever. That's a stew. This is how they say it here. Stew. Because they don't have C or st. So this is the best that they got for it. Next up. Let's play a hard game. I've written these English words up here on the board. Now it's your turn to write them in katakana. Take the exact pronunciation that you have in English and try to approximate it the closest that you can in katakana. You'll get a lot of this in Japanese. In fact, most of the time, if it's a katakana word, it's either a word that they don't want to write the kanji for because it's way too complicated, or it's an English word. I mean, there's also German and French and, you know, other kinds of stuff in there as well. But most of the time, I hate to say it, but it's English. So you'll see a katakana word and you'll have to sound that word out and tell me what, and then tell yourself, I guess, what English word they're trying to approximate. So let's do that backwards first. So I'm going to give you some time to look at these words, and then we'll do each one, right? So the first one, bike. Bike. If you're keeping score, don't count these in your score because this is hard and dumb and we haven't actually talked very much about it. Bike. This one is ba-i-ku, bike. Next one, text. 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 This one's dumb. Te. Ki. Su. To. Texto. Texto. Closest you're gonna get. Number 3, doctor. 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 Is written do-ku-ta. Doctor. Doctor. Kind of sounds like something that you hear in an anime, right? Like, you know, like someone bursts in the door and they're like, you know, Doctor, 助けてくれ! とか. You'll see all those all the time. Let's change color for fun. Next up. Bag. 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 This one is ba. Little tsu. Gu. Bag. Can't really see the blue, can you? Switch to yellow, I guess. This is crappy chalk, holy crap. Anyway, bag. Next one, heater. 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 This one will be written Hita. Right? And the last one, night. 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 This one will be Na-i-to. Naito. 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 Yeah, so get used to trying to figure out what words are what just by looking at the katakana for it. This is a sort of like backwards test to be like, hey, everything is really difficult, so get used to it, I guess. But yeah, I don't think I've forgotten anything in this one. I've done basic stuff, little two, long vowels, 10-10 and maru, and then like combos and junk. Shouldn't really be anything else. I mean, I suppose I'll talk at a later time about like how to make those different words where you put the little vowels next to an oo to get the W something sounds and all of that. But for now, this should do. You won't really need a terrible lot more than this. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Post your score in the comments if you care. Later.